I wouldn't necessarily say I'm crazy, simply because I've heard the voices and battled the godless things in the woods. But I must be crazy to believe.
This is cool.
It all started with that damn book.
Dude, it sucks
The
that
Necronomicon Ex Mortis. Roughly
Bruce
translates
Campbell has cancer. It's fucked up.
Book of the Dead.
But anyway, yeah, we're
In
playing
human blood and bound in flesh.
Evil Dead.
The book contained
Hail to the
bizarre
king,
burial
baby.
rites, prophecies, and demon resurrection.
I've always wanted to play this game for a long time.
Professor Raymond Noby unearthed the book
I've heard it's shitty
and brought it to this remote cabin.
because like the enemies like respawn forever and shit. But yeah, I wanted to play some Evil Dead games because there's a new movie, of course,
It got the professor.
that came out a couple weeks ago.
It came from me.
I've heard it's better than the last one, which I did a review on, which that's not like
So I
saying
lopped
much,
it off at the wrist.
but it made some money, of
The
course. So
professor's daughter, Annie.
they'll keep cranking them out for some reason. There's another one coming out next year.
To send the evil back.
But anyway, yeah. So last night I watched the Evil Dead remake and the original one. I hadn't seen either in a long time, especially the original. I don't even think I've ever seen it in HD. I used to have a DVD that I got at Best Buy a long ass time ago. Evil Dead is one of those movies that's had like a shit ton of different printings. Like they had the one that came with the actual like Necronomicon case, which is pretty cool. The one I had is like, it's got like the Evil Dead colors and like blue and green, I think. And like on the DVD itself, it has like a picture of Ash's face. Yeah, I used to listen to the commentary a lot and shit. THQ. And yeah, the remake, it's crazy because I always kind of like held it in kind of high regard because I remember liking it back in the day, but yeah, watching it again, dude, I mean, it's not terrible, but like, you know how when people say, oh, this movie could have been released today and it would still be relevant. Whoa, he just said it. You know, when people say a movie could have been released today and it'd still be relevant, normally they say that as like a compliment. But when I say that about the remake, it's not a compliment at all. Because it's like female protagonist, so that fits right in with the modern shit. It wouldn't be so bad, like especially back then because it was the first time. But like here we are, and I know they went a long time without making another one, but like here we are, like what was it? Has it long been like 13 years? But basically like 10 years since the last one came out. And then we got this new one, and then another movie next year. So we've gone all this time without a new male hero character, which is really like the hallmark of Evil Dead, right? And it's like they can probably make the excuse for like, well, no one will match up to Ash or whatever the fuck. But it's like, well, then why are you calling these movies Evil Dead? And like the remake too, it's like, why even do that if you're not going to attempt to, you know, redo the story the way it was originally made? And I think a lot of it has to do with like, they just don't want to put out movies with a cool male lead, you know, that's like perceived to be chauvinistic or has cool catchphrases or whatever. All we get is these lame girl bosses and shit. And the thing that feels modern about it too, the remake, is like how it's all about the chick that she's like, you know, trauma dumping and dealing with, you know, her parents and her brother like abandoning her or some dumb shit.
Let's go.
Oh, I didn't think I waited long enough. He says, "Press the start button, will you?" or something like that.
At first, everything looked the same, like nothing ever happened. I wondered if all of it had just
He brought a
been
new
bad
chick in
dream.
there.
Boy, was I wrong.
But yeah, in the in the remake, she's supposed to be like a drug addict or whatever. And like the girl's fine, she's a decent actress, but like especially at the beginning, she's like really overacting the first night when she's like going through withdrawals. Like I've seen people go through withdrawals, they just get bitchy and sick. They just sleep a lot.
Jenny.
And yeah, when you watch them back to back, like it's not like a 1-to-1 remake, like I said, but like everything that happens in the original that they kind of redo in the remake is done worse. Like I remember thinking the scene where like the Woods like, you know, raped a chick or whatever in the remake was like pretty well done or like graphic, but no, it's like way more graphic, you know, in the remake. I mean, in the original, and like the reverse photography of the vines, like going around her legs and shit.
I can feel it. If I can find the pages from the Necronomicon,
Plus, you actually
I
get
might
to
be
like.
able to send the evil back and undo this whole mess.
Well,
once
okay.
and
To
for
be
all.
fair, both movies you get a little cheekage. Yeah, I kind of like the chick that plays the sister in the original. Whatever her name is. Alright, what is this shit? The key to dispelling evil. Sleepless week. That's a lot of writing. Your best friend and social interface with the undead. So I guess this runs on gasoline. Is the axe unlimited? Pistol clips. Oh shit. Whoa. The pre-rendered backgrounds look a little fuzzy. It looks okay on on the recording. Okay, so X is square, and A is X, and each one controls a different weapon. So does it run out of juice if you use the chainsaw like this?
Come get some. Let's go. Yo.
He's got a catchphrase button. Why is a catchphrase button?
Let's go. Yo. Come get some.
Oh, what the fuck? Alright, this is some bullshit. He's buff.
Let's go.
Oh, the right trigger helps you run, or makes you run. How did my chainsaw come out?
Yo.
Oh, okay. B turns it off and on. I got it now. Does that kill them permanently? Yeah, another thing that's definitely better in the original. Oh yeah, no, I was comparing the two. So yeah, that scene, and then also like the way they get trapped there, like in the remake, it's like just flooding, so they can't escape. But I always thought in the original, the way the bridge is like curled up like a hand, that was always like really creepy to me when I first saw it. Can you not open that door or what? That cabin. Oh shit. Why didn't it turn on? Oh, the left trigger turns it on. Left trigger turns it on, B turns it off. Is there no action button? I guess B is the action button too. Yeah, in the remake, I mean in the original, I keep confusing it. In the original, like the woods actually feel like scary, like they're, you know, the chick is like, oh, the woods are alive and shit. But the way like they light the woods, I thought it was pretty creepy. Like there's that shot when Ash is gonna try and leave with his sister, and like the light is fucking blasting out of the cabin, and everyone's kind of standing in like the doorway. And I think another hallmark of Evil Dead that they don't ever like acknowledge in the new ones is like Evil Dead's supposed to have like kind of like a silliness or like a sense of humor or levity to it a little bit. Like the scene where Ash and Scotty are like, where they find the tape recorder and the Necronomicon kind of shit. And there's that like ritualistic blade. And Scotty's like, this looks like one of your ex-girlfriends or something. And Bruce Campbell, like, he has like a funny laugh that he gives. Like a, it's like a fucking, it's like some kind of old like 50s like high school movie or some shit. And it's not as much in the first one. The silliness kind of really comes through in Evil Dead 2, but I mean, it's still there in the original one. But yeah, there's none of that levity at all in the remake and in Rise. And to me, like, if you don't have that element in the movie, then I was thinking, like, kind of just becomes like just like brutal and mean, you know. I think I saw one review describe the new Evil Dead as like mean, and like, yeah, that sounds about right. So you just leave or what?
Groovy.
Turn that shit off. Oh, he's got a Korean backdash. Let me put the pistol away.
Groovy.
Groovy. You go out the front door?
Let's go. Yo. Come get some. Let's go.
He really put a lot of effort into those voice lines. Oh, and the scene too. Okay, so like, to me, it's much more believable that like, in the original, they would find this like tape recorder and like play it just to see what was on there, you know. And then obviously in the remake, it's fucking annoying how that the hippie guy fucking starts reading the book. I guess it's meant to seem like he's like compelled to read it, but I don't know, it kind of doesn't read that way. Oh, I picked it up. This tape will allow you to save your game. Funny sound effect. But yeah, it's so annoying how he starts reading the book and like no one's even around to like watch him or like ask him why the fuck he's reading it. And somehow he knows to like put the piece of paper on there with the pencil to like read the secret words and shit. But yeah, when they're playing the tape recording in the original one and then the chick freaks out. And Ash is like, he tries to pretend to be like, oh, Scotty, you're taking it too far. He's trying to like be like the Chad for the girls or whatever. Dude, what the fuck? Yeah, I guess the hippie guy is like the Scotty equivalent because of the clothes he wears, but they totally don't act like that. And then in the remake, it's the brother guy. I used to really like that movie, Dead Girl. That guy's in that movie, where that he fucks a zombie. And like he's kind of sort of supposed to be like Ash a little bit toward later on in the movie, but not really. And then the brown Katie Holmes chick, who's like a nurse. And she's like really bitchy for some reason. I feel feel bad for the white girl that and she's the one dating the brother, the fake Ash guy. You must have to like use an item or some shit. The fire is warm and inviting. Yeah, I know it's warm and inviting. Yeah, in the remake, the girlfriend like she goes down into the cellar and like she gets possessed. She gets bitten on the hand and shit. And then they do the thing where like her arm is like getting fucked up, and then she like cuts it off with the little electric saw thing. But then she's still possessed anyway, cause like the girl like kissed her, whatever the fuck. But like it's kind of dumb as like as a filmmaker, like you would think you'd be hyper aware of like repeating yourself, and then like at the end of the movie, the girl, after she's not possessed anymore, she gets a car, the Jeep flipped over on her arm, and she has to pull her arm out, and it like pulls it off and shit. Like, why would you repeat yourself like that? I know that guy Fede Alvarez, he's supposed to be like a really good director or whatever. He made that shitty Alien Romulus movie. I haven't seen Don't Breathe, I don't think. Or at least some of it. I think that's like his best movie. Dude, I don't know what the fuck you're supposed to do. A little research, it might become useful. I probably should have waited to use that. How you get out of this fucking cabin? Yeah, it's kind of funny in the original how like, you know, they say like Ash kind of has this like personal journey where he goes through all this shit and then he has to like become the hero at the end, but he really doesn't. He kind of just like gets lucky. Like, you know, he grabs the chainsaw and the shotgun, but he never actually like shoots any of the Deadites. He does hit his girlfriend with the shovel and her head falls off. That's like the real creepy shit, like when the girl's like sitting on the ground laughing and shit in the original, the girlfriend. That was pretty creepy the first time I saw it. Not only that, like in the original, the Deadites are actually like, they have superhuman strength. But in the remake, they're just kind of like slow moving zombies, really, for the most part. And then all this shit at the end with like the stop motion, like with the Deadites, like their heads exploding and shit and like melting, like all that stuff is really like still kind of creepy looking and disturbing. Whoa. Did I find something? The remake and especially like Evil Dead Rise, they're just like not scary at all, really. What the fuck? Sandwich? Bologna sandwich, okay. Oh yeah, in the remake, I also didn't believe that, like, that cabin had electricity and, like, hot water. Like, what the fuck? There's no way. Dude. I would say the main criticisms of the original, like, the music's pretty good, like, especially when the sister is, like, running through the woods and shit. But I think the music gets a little worse as the movie goes on. And it does, like, kind of drag, like, the pacing of it a little bit. But really, like, Ash is alone for, like, a huge chunk of the movie, pretty much. So it's kind of just him, like, walking around freaked out. Dude, this shit is crazy. It looks like you can go in there, but you can't.
Yo.
What? I was pressing B all over that shit. Okay. Oh, turn it back on. Why is he not stabbing it with the chainsaw? Ah, I've turned it off again. There's another one? I keep turning it off and on. Used to pride themselves, huh? Brown mushroom.
groovy.
I'm about to pop a cap in there. How many bullets are there? Oh shit. Fuck. Why does he find mushrooms? Oh, that's creepy when he buries the girlfriend and she like does the stop motion like ballerina dance or whatever the fuck. The thing about the original that none of the other ones can come close to is like all the crazy like filmmaking ideas that Sam Raimi had. And like the cool shots and like I don't know how they like I'm sure they explained it, but how like when they do the POV shots and all the like trees are falling down and shit. Oh, you fucking asshole, dude. Harvested for fuel. Fucking wait, bitch. The tank controls are fucked up. Can you go in here? I should have looked around more. Get out of the fucking way, dude. Do you have to find recipes or some bullshit? What is this shit? Shovel? Oh! Oh no, I'm about to die. I wanted to kill him. fuck to go. Oh yeah, so the thing about the female protagonists, they try to give them like a badass scene in Evil Dead Rise where she shoots. I think she just has a gun and shoots the deadites at the end. But yeah, in the remake it sucks because she wakes up after being buried and shit, and then she's just running away from the demon that comes out of the ground. And then she finds the chainsaw, and she puts the gasoline in it or whatever, and then she drops the lid, and then she's like flailing the chainsaw around, like spilling all the gasoline everywhere. Oh, and then at first she fucking drops the keys to the Jeep, like that happens in every other fucking movie. And the other trope, like earlier in the movie when she's trying to escape, and there's a fucking the girl demon like appears in the middle of the road, and she fucking crashes. Like, how can you be a good film, like, claim to be a good filmmaker and like put all these like shitty tropes that you see? That goes for Zach Kreger in fucking Resident Evil movie. Fuck that guy, dude. I just saw today because he's doing all these interviews because of Comic-Con and shit. And they do the thing where they ask him fan questions. And the fucking fake stoner guy that's his friend, that's the main actor in Resident Evil, he's like, so who would you rather be saved by, Leon Kennedy or Jesus Christ? And he's like, oh wow, that's a tough one. And he's like, well, Leon is hunky, so I guess Leon. It's like, okay. This guy must be fucking Jewish. Or he's just retarded, which I wouldn't be surprised. And then there's another thing where he's like talking to like fans or whatever, and the one like, she's like a Claire cosplayer or whatever. And she's like, who's your favorite enemy in Resident Evil? And he's like, oh, I love the dogs. Like, if you're a Resident Evil fan, you're not just gonna call them the dogs, you're gonna say Cerberus dogs, you know? I can't stand this fucking piece of shit. Stick to doing the fucking Gladys movie.
Ah, nice place for an undead redneck.
Quippy. I do like at the end of the remake when they have the after credit scene and Bruce Campbell comes out. And he just says groovy. I remember at the time they were trying to say that it's like it was like a multiversal thing. And I was thinking, oh, it sucks that they never did anything with that. But then I forgot they did the TV show. But they never made a movie. Oh, what the fuck? Fuck that guy. I don't have any more health, dude. Oh shit, okay. I guess you have to find a tape recorder to save. What was that? Moonshine? Whoa. Don't get any on your hands. I guess you use that to make more gasoline. Well, what the fuck is this bullshit for? Only way to start a car. Oh shit, give me that. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. I'll swallow your soul. I knew that was coming. Pick the shit up. What? He did the animation, but he was too far away. I like that it doesn't take up another slot to pick up the gas can. He looks funny. Oh yeah, but I was saying that in the remake, the only heroic thing she does is after she's trying to escape from the demon, and she has the chainsaw, the demon. She says just what they said there. I'll suck your soul. And she's like, suck on this, and then she chainsaws. She's like chainsawing a dummy, and all this blood like goes flying out. I remember the first time I watched it, I was like, oh yeah, that's fucking awesome. But I think watching it now, it's like that moment's only good because like the whole rest of the movie, like everyone's like being pussies towards the Deadites and not really like fighting back very well. Even the brother, the dude, like when he finally shoots the girlfriend Deadite, he just shoots her hand off. That's it. Oh, what the fuck? Damn, he's got a lariat. I was about to say no droppings. Yeah, he tried to dodge it. Uh-oh. He can hit you while you're in the animation? the fuck? I can't go this way? He fucking kicked me. Is this a dead end or what? This map is worthless. I'm trying to move. What the fuck? Oh my god, I'm stun locked.
Groovy.
Oh, he shoots both of them.
Groovy.
He kicks you in the nuts. Uh-oh. Oh no. Alright, I'm fucked. No, you motherfucker. I thought I had it there because you fucking ran away. And I didn't save because I didn't know where to save. Dude, fuck this game. Alright, that was Hail to the King. It's whatever.